Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time I have a Dragon Link deck profile post-BODE plus some combos post-BODE, and let's just hop right in. So, post-BODE, testing this stuff out, trying out the hero package, seeing if it's actually worth it or not. I'm still not 100% sold on the package in Dragon Link, but it's something I feel like that's worth testing out. Just wanted to bring that up right at the beginning. Also, I feel like the other Rockets are just not that good and they're not really worth playing. So that's how I feel about those, since I don't want to get questions about those. We still don't know if we're getting the Link 5 yet or not, which might end up changing how I build the deck just because that card's pretty insane. But I haven't done that much testing with it, honestly. I looked at it like one day back in July. So I don't really have that strong of an opinion on it. But alright, now hopping right into the list now that we've talked about some of that stuff. So we are actually going to start with the going second cards. So we have 3 Talents, 1 Imperm, 3 Droplet, and 3 Dark Ruler. I kind of want to put a light hand trap into the deck, like maybe a Veiler, Nib, like maybe Gamma, but probably not, since I don't want to play too many bricks in the deck. Even though I think Gamma is an extremely good hand trap, especially because it's light. Also, I have thought about cutting the Imperm just for like an Abs or something like that. A second Abs, a third Nocto, an Upstart Goblin. But I think if I was going to play Upstart, I'd want to just play a third Nocto because it'd be an extender plus an Upstart, which is really good. Also, since I'm playing these hand traps, also like all this could change depending on how the meta shapes. I should bring that up too. But since I'm playing these, I could just cut Imperm and then play a different card in my deck and have 9 going second cards. But since they are all cards I can draw as my 6th draw, I would still have an 80% chance of seeing one, which, if you know me, I really like the percentage 80. I think it's a very good place to be when it comes to deck building on certain things. And I think going second game when I want roughly an 80% chance of seeing one. With Imprint, that puts me up to a little over 85% chance. Just because you can see him as like a 6th card. So, done talking about those, and now talking about like 3 Chaos Space. Obvious, there's always going to be in the deck. 3 Seyfried. I think Seyfried is better than Black Metal. I saw somebody, Raphael Nevin, shout out him, he's a cool guy. I saw him playing 3 Black Metal in his deck, but that was also not post-BODE. I just don't like playing that many Black Metal. I feel like I want to keep the Red MD in deck if I get hit with something like a Nib. And that's the reason why I don't want to play more of these. The only reason why I play 1 in my deck right now is just because I wanted another normal summon starter. But this is something that you side out a decent amount too. Like, this is really just there for seal when you get hit with Nib. Then 3 Quick Launch, obviously in the deck. White Dragon, obviously. I don't have to go over like a lot of the obvious stuff. Like, that stuff's just obvious. I just went over these. This is obvious. Playing 1 Abs instead of 2. This is something that I'm testing out. I was playing 2 in the deck, and I ended up cutting it down to 1 just to see if 1 would work. And 1 obviously does work. But the thing is that you go through 1 turn 1 and then you seal, and you want seal to be able to summon something out. So that, like, you want seal to summon something that actually like does something for you in the future. Like, the current builds are playing stuff like Chamber and multiple Abs. And I've even seen lists with Brotar. You do have Black Metal Dragon that can search the Red MD when it gets outed. But I think I want to put another Abs in. Like, this list isn't like finished by any means. This is just like my current list. A lot of people have been asking for it. I've been tweaking it a lot. And yeah, so hopefully you're actually like watching the deck profile and you're not just like screenshotting and dipping out of the video, because you would not get nearly as much information as if you just watched the whole video. Then 1 Ravine, 1 Boot, standard. You gotta play 1 of each. 3 Fusion Destiny. I tried cutting this down some, but I feel like if you're gonna play this package, you should probably max out on this. I tried this at 1, 2, and 3 just to see, like, would there be a huge difference in the deck? And I feel like this card's actually just, like, insane. Like, if you're gonna play it, you want to play 3. Like, instead of having to go for, like, Anaconda, you could just, like, go for a Seal and then activate Fusion Destiny, and, like, Seal Fusion Destiny. It isn't even that bad. Like, it's not insane. Like, you're going to have a balance of pop, then your follow-ups are going to be good. But, yeah, like, Dragon Link overall, I don't know how I feel about this deck. I still want to test this deck a lot more. Same with, like, Phantom Knight. I want to test a lot post-BODE. Like, I've already done a lot of testing with stuff like Sword Soul, Flunderies. I feel like those decks are not nearly as good as other decks are, but I guess it depends how the format shapes. Then 3 Tracer. I was playing 2 of this, but you don't want... Like, you want to just open Tracer. Like, if you open Tracer, it makes it so that way you can, like, skip the Romulus package in certain scenarios, and you can just go straight into Seal. So then it makes your end board better, but then also it makes it so that way if you get hit with, like, a hand trap on the Romulus, then you still just have Tracer. And some people just save Ash against this deck for when you Ravine to try to dump Abs to try to get the Tracer. They'll try Ashing there. And if you just already open up Tracer, then Ash isn't nearly as good. So I really like playing 3 of these. I think playing 3 of this is right. 2 Rocket Synchron, 1 Recharger. I like this package. Like this ratio. I think this is a pretty good ratio. I was trying out another Recharger. Well, not another. I was trying out other, like, just playing many rockets. I was trying multiple different rockets, and I think this package is pretty good. I think it's pretty good. And then 1 Levy, standard, 2 Nocto. These are just, like, extenders that also let you draw. It's a very solid card, which is why I'm really thinking about bumping this up to 3. But at the same time, I kind of also want this being put at 2. Pretty much the Imperm, this is either going to be changed for a 3rd Nocto, a 2nd Abs, or if I go ahead and change up the deck to where I'm playing, like, I cut Dark Ruler and I put more lights into the deck, then Imperm might also just become a light. So, yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I might play, like, 3 Veiler, 1 Nib in the deck, just so that way, like, Papega Ruler, when it goes ahead and mills, you have a higher chance of hitting lights, because you really want to hit a light with this. Like, if you look at my list, I'm playing 3 Safer and 1 White Dragon. Like, that's the only main deck lights I'm playing. Papega Ruler is not always going to hit lights. Honestly, a lot of the times, it's not going to hit a light, which sucks. Obviously, there's other ways you can get to lights. Like, if you open Chaos Space, you can end up having a light in the graveyard through the Chaos Space. Like, if you discard a dark, you go ahead, you search white, you summon it, you striker, blah, 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 you search black, and then black will let you go ahead and search the white that you put back with Chaos Space, and that's something that you have for Papega Ruler. Also, it's a free discard for Ravine for Papega Ruler. So that's, like, something to think about. And then, like, the heroes, obviously you have to play these with that. So that's it for the main deck. This is not the final build of the main deck, but it is what I have currently and am testing with. And then side deck, 2 Imperm, 3 Nib, 2 Lancia, 1 Cycle Reader, 3 Droll, 3 Lightning Storm, and Harpies. I have seen a lot of people playing 3 Cycle Reader, but I feel like post-BODE there's going to be a lot more decks being played than what there are right now. So I wanted to play more stuff just to hit multiple matchups. But again, obviously, all of these very well could change depending on how the format shapes. Just something like Droll is more generic than something like Cycle Reader. Then going on to the Estrex, I feel like the Estrex is actually really good for this build. 1 access code, 1 triple, 1 unicorn, Romulus, quad, IP, double seal, Pisty, striker, hot red, Papega Ruler, Savage, Hero, and Anaconda. I feel like this is very, very, very solid for this build. Have not wanted to change it at all currently. Appaloosa, I don't think is really needed, like, for this build. I just don't think it really comes up for this. But that is the card that I have thought of. But that is going to be it for the deck profile. If you have any questions that I didn't bring up in the video, make sure to just go ahead and comment them down below. If you have any ideas on how I could change the deck list or anything, please don't just be like, oh, throw this in. It's like, what should I take out? Why should I take that out? Why should I put that in? Give like constructive advice. But no, I might take your ideas. You know, like, hey, I'm just trying to make the deck better. If you have better ideas than I do, I'll gladly take them. But now going on to the first combo. So these combos are a little bit weird. I've talked about this before. Like Dragon Link combos are not like the easiest combos to make, just because they can change a lot, especially like depending on the hands or like how you mill Pepega Ruler and such. But normal summon Safer effect, get rid of itself, go search black, and then turn black into Striker Dragon, and then you're going to go search boot, go search white, then banish black, summon out white, get rid of those, go for Romulus, go search Ravine. And also, these are all with the hero stuff, by the way, because like, if I was going to do Dragon Link combos without the hero stuff, there'd be no difference between right now and post-BODE for what I'm doing. So, that, yeah. Go ahead, discard, dump Abs. Abs effect, go search Tracer, and then activate, summon out the Tracer, pop, Recharger, and then slap those into Pepega Ruler. Pepega Ruler effect, worst case worst, you mill a hero that you have to go ahead and grab back with the Pepega Ruler. Obviously, I can't just like mill 5 and keep going from there, because like you could either hit Insane or absolutely buns, and that could change the combo video a lot. And then go ahead and go for Anaconda. So this just ends. I just dumped those extra for no reason. But this just ends on the hero. But obviously this could be completely different depending on what else you have. I just want to make that very clear. Do not just copy and paste these combos. Just take these combos as ideas while you're playing the deck. And now going on to the next combo. We have Chaos Space plus just a random dark monster. Go ahead, discard, banish, summon, and then slap that on the Striker Dragon. You're going to get those effects. Boot, black, summon out black by banishing white, Chaos Space, put back white, and then draw into a random card. And then go ahead and slap those into Romulus, and then you're going to get those effects. Search Ravine, and then search out the white off of black, Ravine, discard to go dump Abs, Abs effects, search Tracer. And I'm going to have a different way to do this combo and like the same little replay here. Summon, pop, go for Recharger, and then get rid of those, go for Pepega Ruler. And then also, since you started off the Chaos Space, you didn't normal summon, so instead of going ahead and going for the Tracer, you could also go for Rocket Synchron. And then Rocket Synchron, summon out, and then turn those into Pepega Ruler, and then go ahead and do what you want. And then you can Anaconda, and obviously, like, you can keep going depending on what you hit, what else you have. So I just wanted to, like, bring up both of those, like, little combos in the same one. And now going on to the next one, we have Abs plus Quick Launch, and we're going to have 2 combos for this. Summon out Rocket Synchron, special summon out Abs, turn down the Striker Dragon, go search Boot, and then you're going to activate Striker Dragon, pop Abs, add back, and then Abs effect, go search Tracer, normal summon effect, special summon back. Also, in this combo, depending on what else you have, you're going to hear me say this so much. You could go ahead and start off with Pepega Ruler. That's a very common hand trap spot, so people will try to hand trap that if they have something like an Imperm or a Veiler. They can't Ash it because it'll be chain blocked with this. Then go ahead and go for Pepega Ruler, effect, and then go for Anaconda. But what I'm saying, like, you could start off by doing that, and then go for Anaconda, activate Boot, summon out Tracer, pop, Recharger, and then get rid of those, go for Savage effect to equip, Anaconda, go ahead and summon out the hero, and now going on to the next Abs plus Quick Launch combo, activate, summon out Rocket Synchron, special summon out Abs, and then turn that into a Striker Dragon effect, go search Boot, and then get rid of those, go for Seal, Abs effect, and now this can go search out a Rocket Synchron or a Tracer. You know, you have not normal summoned yet, so you can go ahead and grab either or. Either or is going to equal a Pepega Ruler or a Savage, or you could even go for the hero if you want to there. You can go for Anaconda into the hero if you want. So you have a few different decision trees that you can go from that same spot. And now going on to the last combo. This is just going to be Seyfried, quick launch, random discard, normal summon, effect, go search black, and then banish Seyfried, special summon out black. I don't actually have a spreadsheet for this deck post BODE yet. All of these combos were just made by me drawing a hand and then being like, okay, put some of these cards back. What am I going to do with this? That's how these combos were made. And yeah, I just don't have a spreadsheet for it yet. I'm not too sure. Like, I don't want to invest all the time making a spreadsheet on it if I'm not going to actually end up playing the hero stuff. And like a lot of the stuff is like the same as like regular dragons, but with just Anaconda. And then banish, summon. Like the Anaconda's cool because like you can tracer a rocket synchron effect and then still go into it, which you can't do like with a seal. And go search Ravine effect, discard the random card, dump abs, go search out Rocket Synchron, quick launch, summon Tracer, and then you're gonna pop Ravine, summon out Recharger, turn those into Pepega Ruler, and then, you know, effect, mill, hit some stuff, go for Anaconda, activate Boots, summon, Pepega Ruler, bring itself out. You should probably do that, and then Boot, summon out Rocket Synchron, and then go ahead and turn those into the Hot Red effect, go for the hero. Then that is it for that. But that's all the combos I have for this one. Combo videos for Dragon Link is not as easy as it used to be back with like needle fiber combos where you could just like actually show like what this one card will do, and like this could be the end board. Nowadays it's like much harder to just say like what this one card is going to do. There's obviously like super standard combos with Dragon Link that you can do, but I just decided to go over these ones with the hero stuff. I feel like the deck list had the hero stuff in it. The combo should probably have the hero stuff in it. That's what makes sense. But that is going to be it for this. Tomorrow I'm going to be uploading a bird deck profile plus combo video done by Stardust that we saw on the channel the other day that was playing versus Flunderies with the deck. I asked if people wanted to see a deck profile interview plus combo video. A lot of people said yes, so there's going to be a video just like this one made tomorrow. I decided to combine the deck profile and combo since the videos weren't doing that good separated, so I decided to go ahead and combine them, so that way it's all just in one video. If this video does bad, then it's one video that does bad instead of two. But it could also be like a downside, like this one video could do good instead of like two, but I'll take the risk, it's whatever, and then I can upload like more like high rated DB and wagers and stuff like that. But with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.